to my channel, or back to my channel. This is the first of a compilation of short videos in which I share what I have sold. Well, I had a couple of really great days this past weekend, and then nothing Monday or Tuesday, not a single sale. This is a crazy business. But it is now Wednesday, and I did make a sale. It is a skirt that I had listed not even a week ago, and I got multiple likes, sent out offers, and today someone took it. The brand is Bacchini. Right, I can't see it that way. I'm dipping it in my tea. That's not good. Bacchini. It is a size 16, and it is just a longish denim skirt. Oh, the light is so bad you can't even see. It's really cool. Look at that. So I will say, I think this is vintage. I didn't verify it, and I didn't list it as vintage. But I had a similar style denim skirt, slightly larger size like this, modest length, below the knee, and it was not a great brand, and that one sold very quickly, and the buyer was thrilled with it, said it was in better condition than she even expected. So note to self, to myself and to yourself, if you are a reseller, if you see skirts like this, for the right price, I'm going to pick them up. This one is going to MI, Michigan. It sold for, let me tell you, what did you sell for? I guess I wasn't prepared. I had it up at 25, but just know that I am pricing to give myself room to negotiate, obviously, because of the way the offers are coming in. So it ended up selling for $22, and I did offer a shipping discount with it. So my earnings is $15.48, which is fine. I got it for a very low price, and it had a very quick turnaround. So, I mean, if I could do that with everything I listed, I'd be golden. It is Thursday morning, and only my second sale of the week. What's going on? Is everybody else having a slow week? Anyway, this morning I sold a kids item, which I don't sell a lot of kids items. I like to buy them. I don't have a ton, but I have some, and I just don't really have a lot of luck. I sold a couple of kids' boots recently. Anyway, this is a Columbia fleece vest. It's a size 6/7 youth. It is that hunting camo, which I have mixed feelings about, but it is cute. This sold on Mercari. I had this listed at $20, and I received an offer for $16, which I chose to accept because I do give myself room for that. Plus, it's kid stuff. I don't move kid stuff, but I'm gonna, when I see something I really like, I'm gonna pick it up. So after fees on this, my total that I get is $13.64. And this kind of thing, I don't spend a lot on it. So that's fine. It's going to Panama City, Florida. It is strange. I'll go weeks or longer without making a single sale on Mercari. And then right after I sold that little boy's Columbia vest, I got an offer on these pants. They are Zara Basic. Oops. And in a size 10. If you watch my haul videos, these were in a fairly recent haul video. So these were not listed for very long. I probably listed these in the last 3 or 4 days. I listed it on Poshmark and Mercari. I think I listed at 25. I listed a lot of things at 25. obviously not expecting to get that. I got an offer for 20, which I happily accepted. So after fees, and remember the fees are a little lower, like on Poshmark I would end up with $16 after, fees. So for a $20 item, on Mercari I make $17.12. So that is better. I would love to make more sales on Mercari. Partly because of the fees, and then partly because Mercari just basically sits there and I don't have to share all the time, which is, I don't hate the sharing. It's just a matter of finding the time for it. And the more items I put in, the longer it takes. It's a struggle, but if I see the results of sharing immediately, I get likes immediately and shares, which I don't really care that one way or the other about those. So yeah, I wish I could make more sales on Mercari, but even though I don't make a ton, it's worth it. I won't give it up. It doesn't take me that long to cross post, and once it's there, it's done. What's done is done. So I don't even know where these are going because I haven't printed out the label yet. This is the rare full price sale. What's up there? That I just made on Poshmark. This is something I had prepared to list like 6 months ago and just finally was like, I gotta clear out that file. Anyway, it is Torrid, size 2. I don't know what that is in normal sizes. 2X I want to say, but I'm not sure. Anyway, it's really pretty. It's like I don't know if it's a camisole for wearing under things or if it's to wear to bed. I don't know. I don't care. So I guess I had this listed at 20 and somebody just purchased it at 20, which means after fees, it's 16, and it's going to Allentown, Pennsylvania, which is a funny coincidence because just today I put in a Billy Joel CD in my car. Huh. Anyway, yay. It has been such a slow week that I seriously was getting like depressed over it. Especially because I had, 2 days last week that were so good that I was like, ooh, look, things are happening, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, okay, but I did make 2 sales today. So this, both were in haul videos. This is I should have prepared. This is a Wilson's Leather Rocks purse with Led Zeppelin on it. It's really in perfect condition. I didn't know what to ask for it, so I started high. I started at 100. I've had some likers. I had someone on Mercari who really liked it. She asked me, if I, was open to a lower price, what would be the best price I could offer her. So I decided to offer 75, and she said thank you. And then I think it's been a week or so, and she messaged me again, and she said, would you consider taking 60? And that was this morning, and I said, you know what, let me think about it. I will let you know by the end of the day. And so finally I decided, yeah, you know what, I'm going to take it. It's still a very good profit. I got a good deal on it. It's going to someone who obviously really wants it. And I mean, the $100 price just was like, it wasn't based on anything. So this was on Mercari, so after fees I get $51.96. And then I got an offer. These were actually pretty recent. Ariat work boots with the kiltie, in very good shape. I had these up at 70, and I was sending offers for 60. I did get a lowball offer of 22, which was never ever going to happen because they're not exactly my size, but they're actually pretty close, and I could wear these. And I paid too much for them, so I would actually be losing money If I sold them for 22, you know, after fees, that'd be less than I paid for it. So anyway, I got an offer for 55, which I happily accepted. That leaves me, this is Poshmark's at 20%, so this leaves me with 44. So like I said, I did overpay for these. So it's not a huge profit, but it is very acceptable. And you know, I was worried about this one. So I'm glad to see them sold. And just made one other sale. These are nice. These are nice. These are Kombu winter boots. Look how clean they are. They're beautiful. Black, like suede, I think, with this nice fur. You're just lucky you weren't my size. They're a size 7. So I got an offer for these for 30 and I accepted. And this sold on Poshmark, so I get $24 from this sale. And the fourth sale for the day is, I've already sealed them, but they are this pair of American Eagle true bootcut jeans in a size 8. So I put it in a plastic bag, which I seal with a food sealer. And there's a little fridge frame magnet that I give as a gift. You put it on the fridge with a little picture in it. The little heart says, "Thanks, E.T." So these were listed at 25. I got an offer for 20 and I took it. I don't sell a lot of jeans or have a lot of luck with jeans. But I did think these were nice jeans that, had they been my size, I might have kept, because I have no jeans that fit me. So anyway, yay! Another sale. This is the last item for this weekly What Sold video. It's Sunday, almost 6 p.m. Possible I'll make another sale, but that will go on the next one. I wasn't sure I was going to put out a weekly video because sales were not good this week. But I'm going to do it anyway. I did make a bunch yesterday, so that helps. All right, so this item, I have been adding more plus sizes to my closets. I have some that hadn't been listed. I'm picking them up. So this one, I actually have this twice in 2 different sizes. It is a Lane Bryant. So Lane Bryant's not going to fetch the big bucks, but people know it and like it. The back is just plain. Really pretty front, nice flowy material. The other one I have is an 1820. This is a 2224. But Lane Bryant's been canceled, but I just made note of it in the listing. So I had this listed at, I don't really remember what I had it listed at. I want to say 22. I got an offer on Mercari for 18 and I accepted it. So after fees, I get $15.38, which is fine. I didn't pay for this or the other one. And hopefully there'll be more sales today and more sales in my next video. One can only hope and dream.